Good afternoon, everyone. I'll be delivering this speech in English. So the organizer asked me if there's any one of you who need the translation to Thailand. Anyone need a translation? No. Okay, that's good. So we're good to go. Okay, cool. Yep. Just a short introduction from myself. My name is Asi. I'm the executive director of the Indonesian Blockchain and Crypto Asset Exchange of Indonesia. And I'm very happy here to be here in Bangkok. And just, I think a few other panelists have already, introduced in other countries having developing in blockchain, also Web3. So let me just highlight a little bit in ASEAN. And of course, I think to make it even more interesting, as a proud Indonesian, let me introduce what has been happening in Indonesia in terms of Web3 and blockchain. So, guys, this is the milestone that we have been achieving in the past few years. In 2017, the association was established. And I remember back then there were only like 7 blockchain-related companies. 2 of them were the crypto asset exchange. And the reason we established this association was actually just to help the founders and the people that want to, getting into the industry, right? But then we find out that it's actually a really good decision to create this association because I remember in 2017, that was a new record of a Bitcoin price. And it really attracted a lot of attention in Indonesia. And not just the users, but also our government. So we've been doing a lot of discussion with our government. And thanks to that, in 2018 to 2019, we finally have a regulation and classification crypto as commodity in Indonesia, which means that it's already legal to be traded. But since 2018, until now, we have been, working together with our government and regulators to, updating the regulation and the policy because we know how fast this industry goes. So 2022, we even have a standard classification of Indonesian business fields under our communication ministry, which is a very good milestone as well, because latest data that we get from this ministry is that there are more than 1,000 companies using this specific code. So what a growth. And on 2021, we see that in Indonesia, a lot of local projects have, building a lot of good solutions, blockchain-based solutions. And we see that it's a very good opportunity to be known internationally. So we build a lot of connections, networks internationally. Specifically also when we talk about regulations and policies, we think that it's very good to have a communication with international institutions like FATF and also FSB. What are these? I think I'm going to tell you guys later. And in 2022, I think it's also a great achievement in Indonesia that there are a few pilot projects local and on national level in Indonesia. And also, we see as this product, I think a lot of panelists before talked about how the nature of the products of the blockchain technology that usually very global, universal. So it's a very important part where we have a cross-regulatory policy, because we see that it's quite challenging for a company to comply to one country, and then when they want also to enter another country, they have to comply to another policies. So that's why we think cross-regulatory policy is also something very important to achieve. And in 2023, which is this year, a very good news as well that our Central Bank of Indonesia launched a white paper for Indonesia Rupiah Digital, which is a CBDC, but it's still now in the process of consulting with the industry, but we'll see the progress how. So again, as Indonesia, I think I'm very proud to say that Indonesia is very adaptive with the technology, and it's growing rapidly. How? We'll see later. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think people here are actually the ones that's very enthusiastic of technology and innovations. So the Southeast Asia region has been experiencing an unprecedented surge in blockchain technology adoption. This surge brings transformative opportunities to the region, underscoring its commitment to utilizing technology for economic growth, innovation, and improving the quality of life for its people. As Indonesia assumes the chairmanship of ASEAN this year, we witness member states and countries passionately advocating for the acceleration of an inclusive digital economy transformation and participations. Blockchain technology, renowned for its transparency, security, decentralization, I think we talked about this a lot, has emerged as a pivotal tool in realizing these aspirations. This technology, disruptive and revolutionary, is not only foundational but has found applications across diverse sectors, reshaping industries, fostering innovation, and nurturing cross-border collaborations. Over the next few minutes, I will delve into the progress of blockchain implementation in Southeast Asia, its far-reaching implementations, and how it serves as a catalyst for digital transformation while facilitating cross-border collaborations. Right, so for those less familiar, blockchain is a decentralized ledger technology that facilitates secure and transparent transactions. Its inherent advantages including immutability, enhanced security, and reduced reliance on intermediaries, make it a driving force behind global digital transformation. And in the context of ASEAN, this transformative technology holds immense potential to shape the region's future. In 2022, the ASEAN digital economy reached a remarkable milestone, totaling 194 billion US dollar, with Indonesia contributing a significant 40% to this figure. Blockchain's applications within ASEAN are both multifaceted and promising. Governments within the ASEAN community have been exploring the use of blockchain for secure and efficient public services, such as land registration and visa processing. Industries like agriculture, logistics, and finance are leveraging blockchain to optimize supply chains, enhance traceability, and streamline financial transactions. As blockchain adoption increases across ASEAN, nations are positioning themselves at the forefront of innovations. Blockchain has the potential to address unique regional challenges, including financial inclusion and cross-border cooperation, making it a transformative force shaping ASEAN's digital landscape. While digital transformation represents a paradigm shift for the ASEAN region, comprising 10 countries at varying levels of technological maturity, its significance cannot be overstated. So as you guys can see on the screen, that according to the assessment from the ASEAN ICT Master Plan, most member states firmly believe that blockchain technology offers scalable solutions and will achieve mainstream adoption as an integral part of the digital transformation efforts. Several ASEAN governments have launched initiatives to harness blockchain's power for public services. In Thailand, the electronic visa on arrival system has successfully employed blockchain. Malaysia has ventured into blockchain-powered supply chain management. Singapore, collaborating with global financial institutions, is conducting trades in tokenized government securities. Indonesia is currently in the consulting phase with the industries and stakeholders regarding the retail and wholesale central bank digital currency or CBDC using decentralized ledger technology or blockchain. Malaysia and Indonesia now are partnering to navigate blockchain implementation in halal product supply chain management. The Philippines has been exploring blockchain for digital identity verification, particularly for its PhilSys or Philippine Identification System project. Vietnam is using blockchain to enhance its government and administrative reform efforts, aiming to provide transparency and security in public service delivery. These initiatives exemplify the commitment of ASEAN nations to leverage blockchain for public good and economic development. Next, I think this is going to be a very important part, regulatory developments related to blockchain in ASEAN countries, which have evolved rapidly, reflecting governments' efforts to strike a balance between fostering innovations and ensuring customer protection. For instance, Indonesia has taken steps to regulate digital assets, requiring crypto exchanges to register with the Commodity Futures Trading Regulatory Agency, we call it COFTRA, to protect consumers from fraud while enabling blockchain-based solutions. Singapore, often regarded as a hub for blockchain and fintech innovations, has adopted a balanced approach. So in this context, the crypto asset industry in Indonesia has matured significantly, boasting a total market capitalization of nearly 5.5 billion US dollar in the first 8 months of this year. It accommodates over 17.7 million retail investors across 30+ licensed crypto exchange platforms and supports numerous projects across the Web3 landscape. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, has introduced the Payment Services Act, which includes provisions for cryptocurrency and blockchain-based payments. This regulatory framework promotes innovations while ensuring robust consumer protection measures. These regulatory developments have been met with a mixture of enthusiasm and cautions. Governments in ASEAN recognize blockchain's potential in areas like finance, supply chain, and healthcare, and are keen to foster innovation and attract blockchain startups and investment. Nevertheless, they also acknowledge the need for consumer protection in the ever-evolving blockchain space. As a proof, multiple international bodies, such as I mentioned before, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, and also the Financial Stability Board have been delivering policy recommendation and encouraging nations to start building regulations around digital assets. Recent publications from such bodies include policy around anti-money laundering and countering of the finance of terrorism and financial stability due to stable coins utilization. So, when I start this session, I mentioned that when we established the association in Indonesia, there were only 7 blockchain-related companies, but now this is the Indonesia Web3 landscape. And as we see, blockchain technology is making a substantial impact across ASEAN countries, with promising use cases emerging in various sectors. For example, blockchain is used in Thailand and Vietnam for food traceability, ensuring product authenticity and safety. A blockchain-based halal certification system is also being established between Malaysia and Indonesia, bolstering trust in halal products. I think earlier it's also mentioned about blockchain-based peer-to-peer lending platforms, which have emerged in Singapore and Indonesia, increasing access to credit for individuals and businesses. Blockchain technology is also used between Singapore and Malaysia to securely store and manage patient records, ensuring data integrity and privacy. Here, guys, allow me to put a spotlight on a few remarkable projects from different sectors. We have Hara here, based in Indonesia. They empower smallholder farmers and improves agriculture in emerging markets through data-driven solutions. And we have Instarem, headquartered in Singapore, facilitates cross-border payments with blockchain technology, making transfers cost-effective and faster. We have CoinsPH, operating in the Philippines, uses blockchain for remittances and simplifying money transfer for overseas Filipino workers. We have Veramo, which collaborates with the Thai government to develop a blockchain-based digital identity system for citizens. And we have Doc.com, a telehealth startup, employs blockchain to securely store and share healthcare records. Next, we have SkuChain, a Singapore-based company specializes in blockchain-based supply chain management solutions, offering tools for end-to-end supply chain visibility, traceability, and optimization. Next, we have Kyber Network, partnered to create a blockchain-based platform for verifying educational credentials in Singapore. We have Electrify, another Singapore-based company, uses blockchain for peer-to-peer energy trading, enabling consumers to buy and sell excess energy transparently. Well, these are just a few examples demonstrating how blockchain technology is being implemented across various sectors in Southeast Asia, thanks to the region's diverse economies and entrepreneurial spirit, which make it a fertile ground for blockchain innovations. Okay, we're going to get into the trends. I'm sure a lot of us here are very, familiar with these terms. NFTs, the emergence of non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, in 2022 has further solidified blockchain's influence in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asians have played a significant role in the global NFT craze, with Central and Southeast Asia accounting for 35% of the $22 billion in global NFT trade last year, according to Chainalysis. The Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia topped in the list in terms of web traffic related to NFTs. The surge in interest has also extended to play-to-earn NFT games, with Axie Infinity from Vietnam becoming immensely popular in ASEAN countries. Next, we also have, I talked a lot about CBDC. CBDC is another critical component of digital transformation efforts in ASEAN countries. CBDC represents a digital form of a nation's fiat currency issued and regulated by its central bank. It offers several advantages, including advancing financial inclusions, enhancing efficiency, reducing cash usage, enabling regulatory oversight, simplifying cross-border transactions, and promoting financial innovations. Here are the few countries who are already, exploring the CBDC. So CBDC stands as a pivotal component within the digital transformation initiatives undertaken by ASEAN countries. CBDC represents a digital manifestation of nation fiat currencies. And here, I will elucidate how CBDC seamlessly integrates into the digital transformation landscape and provide insight into its developmental status across ASEAN nations. A few things that I think I'd like to highlight also about how advancing financial inclusion of CBDC, it is well acknowledged that a substantial portion of the population within ASEAN nations lacks access to traditional banking services. CBDCs emerge as a potent solution to address this challenge by furnishing a secure and all-encompassing means of financial service accessibility. Those barefoot or bank accounts can wield CBDC wallets and their mobile devices to engage in transactions and access fundamental financial services. Enhancing efficiency, CBDCs usher in a new era of efficiency within payment systems, expediting transactions and rendering them notably more efficient. This translates to reduced transaction cost for businesses and swifter settlement times, thereby augmenting productivity and bolstering competitiveness on a broader scale. Next is reducing cash usage. The adoption of CBDCs bears the potential to curtail the reliance on physical cash, a transition that bears cost-reducing implications for both governments and businesses. Concurrently, this shift contributes to greater transparency within financial transactions, aligning with modern standards as transparency and accountability. Regulatory oversight. CBDCs equip central banks with heightened oversight of the financial system, given that each CBDC transaction is meticulously recorded on a blockchain or digital ledger. This capability facilitates the crackdown on illicit activities, ranging from money laundering to tax evasion, thereby reinforcing the integrity of financial system. Next value is actually cross-border transactions. Within ASEAN, cross-border trade and remittances are ubiquitous. CBDCs, with their digital and interoperable settlement capabilities, have the potential to streamline and expedite cross-border transactions between nations. This translates to potential cost reduction and significantly truncated processing times. Next is actually promoting innovations. CBDCs act as fertile ground for financial institutions. For financial innovation, fintech companies can harness the robust CBDC infrastructure as a launchpad for pioneering financial products and services. This synergistic relationship between CBDCs and fintech fosters economic growth while propelling technological advancement to the forefront. So, if you guys see on the right side, as for the status of CBDC development within Asian countries, progress exhibits variations. Thailand, the Bank of Thailand has been ardently exploring the development of a retail CBDC, embarking on pilot programs and entering collaborative ventures with financial institutions to examine CBDC use cases, prominently referred to as mRich. In Singapore, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, has undertaken extensive research on CBDCs, probing into their potential advantages through initiatives such as Project Mariana and Project Cedar Phase 2 or Project Ubin Plus. While an official launch has not been proclaimed, Singapore's proactive stance in the realms of fintech and digital transformation is widely recognized. In Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia has initiated dedicated efforts to delve into the feasibility and ramification of CBDC. It is actively engaging with an array of stakeholders to meticulously study potential use cases. In Indonesia, I think I mentioned this before, the Bank Indonesia has expressed keen interest in delving into the realm of digital rupiah. The central bank is actively exploring the potential benefits and associated challenges presented by a CBDC. In addition, certain other ASEAN nations are still in the nascent stages of considering CBDC development or engaging in a comprehensive research to ascertain its potential impact. And this marks a momentous juncture in the trajectory of financial systems within ASEAN countries as the advent of CBDCs usher in a new era of financial inclusivity, efficiency, and innovation, poised to redefine the economic landscape in a digital age. A few key actions. As the CBDC gains attention, we are witnessing collaborative efforts among governments, industry players, and regulatory bodies to strike a balance between fostering innovation and ensuring protection. Educational initiatives, regulatory sandboxes, regular regulatory updates, and international collaborations are key themes in the evolving blockchain landscape. In line with this, our organization, the Indonesian Blockchain Association, actively participates in the International Digital Asset Exchange Association, or IDEXA, and various initiatives like the ASEAN Blockchain Consortium and Blockchain Association Forum. These efforts promote knowledge sharing and harmonization of regulatory frameworks among nations. Well, the journey forward is not without its challenges. Scalability, regulatory uncertainties, and energy consumption are valid concerns that demand our attention. Collaboration among stakeholders is vital in overcoming these hurdles. Lack of standardization remains a primary challenge in blockchain implementation, as different platforms and networks operate with varying standards. Government departments and agencies adopting blockchain independently can lead to isolated solutions that do not interoperate. Harmonizing blockchain regulations across ASEAN member states is essential to facilitate cross-border transaction and data exchange. Addressing these challenges requires a collaborative approach involving government, industry, and educational institutions. By focusing on standards development, cross-sectoral collaboration, and education, ASEAN can build a robust blockchain ecosystem that benefits with governments and citizens. So, blockchain technology's growing prevalence in the region raises questions about establishing a secure environment that fosters innovation while maintaining safeguards. The recent crypto market fluctuations have prompted a re-evaluation of regional development strategies. However, governments have yet to decide whether to implement measures to empower innovation and encourage blockchain adoption in sectors beyond finance. With the Indonesian Blockchain Association, we place great importance on public-private partnerships, PPPs, as a means to achieve this goal by fostering collaboration between the government and the private sector. Such collaborations can facilitate cross-border blockchain initiatives, promoting regional cooperation and integration while addressing shared challenges. By leveraging the strengths of both sectors, these collaborations unlock the full potential of blockchain technology to drive innovations, economic growth, and social impact, ensuring that solutions are both effective and sustainable. The future of blockchain in ASEAN will be significantly shaped by the synergy between public and private entities working together to create a better digital future for the region. So as we embark on this journey, let us remember that collaboration, education, and regulation are our guiding stars. So thanks to Thailand FinTech Festival. Together, we can harness the full potential of blockchain and write a new chapter in ASEAN histories, one of progress, innovation, and shared prosperity. The Association Blockchain Indonesia, as a non-profit organization, is dedicated to promoting and advancing the adoption of blockchain technology in Indonesia. We serve as a platform for collaboration among various stakeholders, including government bodies, businesses, startups, academics, and individuals, with the goal of fostering innovation and responsible blockchain development. We hope to play a vital role within the Indonesian blockchain ecosystem, especially in fostering collaboration, education, and creating responsible blockchain development, ultimately contributing to the growth and adoption of blockchain technology in Indonesia and beyond. With this vision, we look forward to working together with all of you to shape this promising future for our beloved ASEAN community. Thank you, everyone.